Hello and welcome to Brushstrokes by Kim. I'm Kimberly Ferguson, and today I'm making a watercolor painting still life using the Grisaille technique. Grisaille is basically when you make a painting in shades of gray before you add in the colors, as opposed to the regular watercolor painting method where you would choose your colors and values at the same time. Like if you have an area that is red, you're going to add the red, and if it's a darker red, you'll make a darker red color and then add it to the paper, as opposed to adding a dark gray and then adding the same red across the page. So you can leave a grisaille all monotone if you want, but I'm choosing to add colors to it. So historically, grisaille has been used as an underpainting for a painting. So basically, an underpainting is sort of like a draft, and they've also used it to mimic sculptures. For example, the marble statues that you see in Italy, or the ancient Roman ruins and things like that, artists would paint using shades of gray to mimic those types of sculptures. So the still life that I'm painting today is based off of a photograph by Joseph Gonzalez on unsplash.com. So for this painting, I didn't draw a draft because I don't like drawing. But also I wanted to practice my painting without drawing a draft first. Just practicing observing and painting just from observation and not drawing. So instead of using a pencil, I used a paintbrush to draw out my draft. So even though I have been making a lot of abstract art lately, I wanted to practice this technique based off of a realistic photo. I think it's good to stay fresh and just not fall into doing the same thing every time you make art. I mean, it's okay if you want to, you have a style. For me, I wanted to practice a different technique to become more comfortable doing different kinds of art. Yeah, so I love doing that because I wanted to do this technique because usually when I try out different techniques that I don't do very often, I learn something. I learn about how I can make it better in case I want to do it again in the future, or I can just end up being pleasantly surprised by the result. So that's why I just like trying new techniques every now and then. Yeah, so sometimes it's just good to push yourself, and that's basically what I did here. For me, this is quite a complex image. Lots of details. The background is a little bit blurry. So it was a challenging image to make a painting based off of, but sometimes it's good to challenge yourself. Overall, I'm very happy with the results of this painting, and I'm very happy that I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried out a technique that I don't usually use. For more of my art, you can visit my website, kimberlyferguson.net, or my Instagram, @brushstrokes by Kim. Thank you for watching.